Our expeditions are no vacation camp. There is a physical challenge to rebuild their self-confidence.
Being in touch with his soul is the best way to be able to cure whatever you go through in life.
They came in as kids that had suffered something, and they came out as explorers, adventurers.
It was like an opportunity to push myself off the limits, and it was an amazing adventure.
In these trips where they ford rivers, they climb mountains, they do extraordinary things, and they are transformed by the expeditions.
On the Tip of the Toes Foundation organizes adventure therapy expeditions for teenagers and young adults dealing with cancer.
Therapeutic adventure is using nature and the medium of adventure as a way of helping people to feel better about themselves, to find strength that they didn't think they have anymore.
It's more of an internal autonomy, and it's as though cancer has stopped their regular, normal teen life, and when they go on the trip and they see that they do these extraordinary challenges, they reintegrate their own personality and their healthy, normal selves.
We take them on a challenging adventure in wilderness to put them in contact with nature, to give them a challenge through that expedition. In our mind, helps generate the healing process for these young people.
Since 1996, the foundation has organized some 40+ expeditions to the benefit of more than 400 kids and young adults throughout Canada.
Any young Canadians that are suffering from cancer from all over Canada could participate and gain from our adventure.
The participants are usually teens from 14 till 18, and since this year we have increased the eligibility to young adults till 29 years old. So it will be a new experience starting this summer.
Most beautiful thing, I think, is to see the change during the expedition from being sometimes shy a little bit and not sure of themselves, and seeing them how much they're proud of themselves in the end of the expedition, how much they're sure of themselves, and it's like to see a butterfly coming out of the cocoon. When we are on the field with them, we treat them like any teenagers and young adult, and I think the experience is to give them back their way of life of being a teenagers.
When I was approached to go to On the Tip of the Toes, I was excited because I was going to do something different than what I had been doing for, a couple of years before, which was going to the hospital, coming home, going to the hospital, coming home. It was an opportunity to reach out to other teenagers that had cancer and share experiences, and that's something that I had not done before the expedition, and know that I wasn't alone, that I wasn't the only one who was going through these difficulties and having a hard time integrating back into school, and even like finding commonalities with people our age, because we had gone through so many things that we had to mature right away. So we were not at the same level as, maturity-wise, we were not at the same level as perhaps some of our friends our own age. I definitely think the expedition and all of the stuff that it brought, the self-reflection, the friendship, the going outside somebody's comfort zone to prove oneself that you can and you're able to do much more.
I think that the willpower and the confidence that the young people obtain during the expedition really helps them later on in life, sometimes to heal and to really get better, and sometimes to only better deal with adversities.
I think the foundation is important for people that had cancer, to help them regain something that they lost.
You need a lot of courage to face to the cancer. But even more when you have cancer and you decide to go away from your zone of comfort, your family, your hospital, and take the risk to go away for 2 weeks in an expedition on a wilderness. For me, those young people, right away, before even we start the expedition, they're very courageous people. Something I found in nature is nature makes the good and the beauty come out of everyone. And that's one of the most beautiful things I see through those expeditions.
I hope that On the Tip of the Toes can impact the lives of so many other cancer survivors and people who are undergoing cancer treatments. I really do believe that the expedition changed my life.
Having cancer doesn't touch only your lung or your kidneys, whatever you have the tumor. Your whole body is affected by the experience of cancer. And when you come out from those expeditions, I think we're part of a healing process.
All the kids that have experienced these expeditions just loved it, and it's a lifetime experience.
If I had only one word to describe my experience here, it would be incredible.
I'm proud of our kids who went on our expeditions. They overcome huge personal challenges. They overcome the challenge of the expedition, and that makes me really proud in them. I wish for the foundation to reach as many young people as possible.
I hope that the foundation will continue as it is and keep on growing to let more and more kids experience this wonderful experience.
That's what On the Tip of the Toes Foundation does. It places that confidence on you. Even if you don't even have it yourself, by the end of the expedition, you start believing in yourself once more and the strength that you have within yourself to go through something as hard as this.